Kubernetes or K8S was built by which company? A. Meta. B. Apple. C. Google. D. Microsoft. And correct answer is option C. Google. Google Cloud is the birthplace of Kubernetes, originally developed at Google and released as open source in 2014. Kubernetes builds on 15 years of running Google's containerized workloads and the valuable contributions from the open source community. What is the basic operational unit of Kubernetes or K8S? A. Pod. B. Task. C. Nodes. D. Container. And correct answer is option A. Pod. Pods are the smallest deployable units of computing that you can create and manage in Kubernetes. A pod, as in a pod of whales or pea pod, is a group of one or more containers with shared storage and network resources and a specification for how to run the containers. Which one of the following can be considered as the primary data store of Kubernetes? A. Pod. B. etcd. C. Node. D. None of the above. And correct answer is option B. etcd. The primary data store used by Kubernetes is etcd. It maintains and replicates all cluster states and includes all configuration data and information about the condition of a specific cluster. Which of the following runs on each node and ensures containers are running in a pod? A. Pod. B. etcd. C. Kubernetes. D. Scheduler. And correct answer is option C. Kubernetes. A Kubernetes is a critical component within Kubernetes architecture. It is the primary node agent, the administrative agent that monitors application servers and routes administrative requests to servers, that runs on each node in a Kubernetes cluster. An abstraction in Kubernetes which defines a logical set of pods and a policy to access them. A. Node. B. Service. C. Container. D. Kubernetes. And correct answer is option B. Service. A service in Kubernetes is an abstraction which defines a logical set of pods and a policy by which to access them. Services enable a loose coupling between dependent pods. A service is defined using YAML or JSON, like all Kubernetes object manifests. Select the first release version of Kubernetes in 2021. A. 1.21. B. 1.23. C. 1.25. D. 1.29. And correct answer is option A. 1.21. Kubernetes is written in the Go language. Kubernetes was announced in June 2014 and version 1.0 was released on 21st July 2015. Google worked with the Linux Foundation to form the Cloud Native Computing Foundation (CNCF) and offered Kubernetes as the seed technology. What is Kubernetes? A. Portable platform. B. Extensible platform. C. Open source platform. D. All of the above. And correct answer is option D. All of the above. Kubernetes is a portable, extensible, open source platform for managing containerized workloads and services that facilitates both declarative configuration and automation. It has a large, rapidly growing ecosystem. Kubernetes services, support, and tools are widely available. What was Kubernetes called before it got open source? A. Borg. B. Rocket. C. Kubecon. D. Containered. And correct answer is option A. Borg. Kubernetes has its roots in Google's internal Borg system, introduced between 2003 and 2004. Later, in 2013, Google released another project known as Omega, a flexible, scalable scheduler for large compute clusters. In Kubernetes, a node is A. Developing tool. B. A worker machine. C. A tool for starting a Kubernetes cluster on a local machine. D. None of the above. And correct answer is option B, a worker machine. A node is a worker machine in Kubernetes and may be either a virtual or a physical machine depending on the cluster. Each node is managed by the control plane. A node can have multiple pods, and the Kubernetes control plane automatically handles scheduling the pods across the nodes in the cluster. Kubernetes is written in which language? A. Go. B. C++. C. Python. D. Java Spring Framework. And correct answer is option A. Go. Kubernetes is written in the Go language. Kubernetes was announced in June 2014 and version 1.0 was released on 21st July 2015. Google worked with the Linux Foundation to form the Cloud Native Computing Foundation, CNCF, and offered Kubernetes as the seed technology.